everybody. Have a good game. And let's go.
You have a good one.
You too. An island, tap 1 for Siren Storm Tamer.
Nice. Okay. Is that pass?
Yeah.
All right. Untap. Draw. I'm gonna play a Tree of Tales. I will tap it for a Spectrum Sentinel. Protection from multicolored, and whenever a non-basic land enters the battlefield under an opponent's control, I gain a life. And then I pass.
Cool. Draw 1. I press Forest. Tap it for an Iron Apprentice. Enters a 1/1 counter. If it dies, I can put those counters on another target creature I control. Pass.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Look at all of us. 1 mana plays.
I'm then going to play a forest and pass.
Oh.
I'll do an island. Do 2 for Thought Vessel. And pass.
All right. Untap. Upkeep. I will draw. Cool. We're gonna shock in a Hallowed Fountain. And we're gonna go 2 mana for Ornithopter of Paradise. Can tap it for a color, and it's 0/2 flying. Pass.
Cool. Tap. Draw 1. Play a Forest. Tap 2. Play a Scythe Cat Cub. And then I'll swing 1 at John.
Bonk.
And then pass.
I'll take 1. I'll play a forest and tap 1 and play burgeoning.
Ooh, pretty good.
And then I'll pass.
That's cool.
Pay 3. I'll play a Spell Seeker.
Mm-hmm.
Think I'll go get High Tide and pass. Yeah.
Okay. I'll then up tap, upkeep, and draw. Not what I wanted to see. Boom, 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 boom. Let's just play something at least. We're gonna go 3 mana, including a white for a Tocasia's Welcome. Whenever one or more creatures with mana value 3 or less enters under my control, I draw a card. Only once each turn. And then I'll go to combat. I'll swing 1 at you, John, as well. And then I will pass.
Everyone missing their land drops.
Yeah,
Cool.
unfortunately, it looks like.
I missed my last one, unfortunately. I'm trying to spell ramp now, not normal ramp.
Right.
The Forest Entrant, Landfall Trigger, and a Scythe Cat Cub. I'll put a 1/1 counter on that.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tap 3 forests. I'll cast my commander, Kodama. So he gives modified creatures trample, and whenever a modified creature deals combat damage to player, I can search my library for a basic land and put onto the battlefield tapped and shuffle. I'll then go to combat, and I'll swing the Scythe Cub at Siga and the Iron Apprentice at John.
How much is that? 2?
Yep.
The Iron Apprentice is 1. The Scythe Cat Cub is a 3/3.
Okay, so I'll take
Sure.
Cool. I'll then search for two basic land, 2 clump top, and I'll get 2 landfall triggers, and I'll put 1 on Kodama, and I'll put a. Whenever you put a land, get this the second time, and I'll put 1 on Side Club, so then it will go from a 2, and then it will get doubled because it's effect to 4, and then I will pass turn once I've shuffled.
Oof.
Help me out a little bit because you got me my lands for turn.
Mm-hmm.
So that was quite cool. I will tap 2. Play a forest, sorry. And I will tap 2 to play an Emerald Medallion. Which I will tap 1, 2 to play a Eladamri. And I'll tap 1 to play a Well-Wisher.
Well-Wisher. Cool.
It's a 1/1 elf where you can tap it, gain 1 life for each elf on the battlefield. And
Who needs white for life gain, eh?
yeah, exactly. And then I'll pass.
Untap, draw. Thank goodness, it's a land.
That's what I'm hoping for.
That's a relief. Or I'll be miles behind.
Mm-hmm.
Cast High Tide. Till end of turn, islands tap for additional blue.
Mhm.
I'll do 5. I'll play my commander, Azami. And I'll go to my end step and pass.
I will untap, upkeep, I will draw. Oh man. I will see what I draw though. Okay, so we'll go 3 mana again. And I'm trying to debate what I want to do. We'll go 3 mana into Lorn of the Third Path. And when it enters, I will attempt to destroy, I guess, the Emerald Medallion.
Okay.
I will destroy a 1 target artifact or enchantment. And that also triggers Tocasia's Welcome. I will draw a card. Damn.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, I passed turn. Darn.
Tap. Draw 1. I will play a land for a 10, and I will put a 1/1 counter on the Iron Apprentice. So we'll go to 2. 6 mana. It's not there.
Sorry,
Yes.
John. How many of those lands were non-basics that entered?
Oh,
I have.
2.
It's not a May. 2. Okay, so I have to gain 2 life.
Right. I think I'll just go maybe straight to combat here. No, we won't. Yeah, we will. I'll go straight to combat. So what we got? We've got 0, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1 over there. So 6. You've only got a 1/1 blocker, don't you, Bulba?
I have a 1/2 and a 2/1.
The 1/2
And
kind of.
the 1/2 has protection from multicolor, and then the 2/1 is just a 2/1 vigilance.
Okay, but you can only block the 1/2 then. Cool.
Okay.
I think I'll swing. Assuming, yeah, you can only block. Oh wait, oh yeah, you've got 2/1 there, so it's 2, 3. Okay, it's 3. It's not too bad. I'll swing Kodama at Bulba. I will declare Cyclac Club at. I think I'll swing it at. Oh, sorry, I'm just looking at the cards here. Spellseeker Siren. We'll swing a Scythe Cat at you, John, and we'll swing the Iron Apprentice at Sigurd.
Okay.
That's
3, is it?
I will take it. It's a 4, correct?
Which one? Sorry,
Oh,
Kodama.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4/4.
And yours is and the cat is a 6, right?
Yeah, cat 6/6. And the apprentices 2. Is anyone blocking any of it?
No.
I'm not.
I'm not personally, no.
No.
Okay. So 3
Anything
combat,
for damage.
3 combat triggers occur, and I will put 3 basic lands onto the battlefield tapped. 1, 2,
We're going to lose more damage.
3. And I'll shuffle. And I'll get 3 landfall triggers from Best Life Cat,
Mm-hmm.
which is going to be dangerous, potentially. Right. I will put 1 on the Iron Apprentice, so it's going to add 1, but then because it will double it instead. So if it is a second time as resolved, double number 1 will count on that creature instead. So we'll go to 4 instead. I'll put 1 on Kodama, and that'll be the first time, and I'll put a second 1 on Kodama, so I'll double Kodama to 4. Cool. Right. 6 mana. I'll then think I'll put tap 2. Actually, will I? No, I'm not going to tap any. I'm just going to pass turn there.
Oh, jeez.
Tap 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna play the card from the top of my library, which is Highborn Pummel. I'm then going to into Fell Shrine to Nyx. I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Sound's gone quite quiet, John, just so you know.
Oh, sorry. So I'm just tapping.
That's better.
Yep.
Yeah, they go.
I'm gonna tap the 3 mana into 2 mana into Nykthos, and then I'm gonna get 6 green mana.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got 6 green, and I'm just gonna use 4 of it, going down to 2 to play a Sky Shroud Claim.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna search my library and then put any number of them for up to 2 Tote Forests, and put any number of them. Then going to and to play that tapped. Oh shit! Oh, they don't come with that tapped. Okay, we'll look at the top card. Can't pass that. Huge spell. Suppose what it will do then is I will tap 1 to Eladamri, tapping these 2, and I will cast an End Raise Forerunner. And that's the one from the floating room.
Pretty good. You can just put it onto the battlefield.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I think for now I'll just pass turn.
On your end step, I'll tap 3 wizards to draw 3 cards. Tap. Draw for turn. Do a Fairy Conclave as my land.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's a non-base. Back at life.
Yep. 2, for Triskaidekadafel, or however you pronounce that.
Mm-hmm.
You have no max hand size. Pay 4, you can draw a card, and at the beginning of your upkeep, if you have exactly 13 cards in your hand, you win the game.
Mm-hmm.
Currently have 5, 6, 7, 8. And I will. Let's do. Actually, I think I'll just leave that. Pass turn.
Please, come on. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Ooh. We'll go 2, including a green, for Sarenth Steel Seeker. It is a creature with mana value 3 or less, so I will draw a card. Darn. And whenever an artifact enters while this is on the battlefield, I can look at the top of my library. If it's a land, I can reveal it, put it in my hand. If it's not, I can put it into the graveyard. I'm going to tap the Ornithopter for a Sensei's Binding Top, and I will look at the top of my library. It's a land! Oh my goodness! Put it in my hand, and I will play that island. I did it.
You got that.
Anything else for me? I will pass the turn. 6.
Thinking if I'm going to do anything on your end step.
Yeah, no worries.
Don't think. Yeah, I forget. I will. I'll tap 1, 2, 3. How much do I need? I'll tap. Yeah, 3. And I'll smuggle a surprise, mill 4 cards, and put 2 creature and/or land from among the milled into your hand. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, a bit of whiff, but land. That goes to bin, and then that'll be it. Right, I'll untap. Probably been better to save that, but we'll draw 1. Okay, we'll play. We'll tap 1 for an Ozolith.
Ooh, nice.
And then we will tap. What do I want to do here? Probably. You guessed. We'll tap 2, I think. Cast a Kruon Beast Cooler. Whenever you cast a creature spell, put 1/1 counter on Kruon Beast Cooler. And when she dies, I can distribute the number of 1/1 counters onto target creature you control. Cool. Did I play my land? I got nope. I'll play my land and I'll put a 1/1 counter on. We'll do the Iron Apprentice, get a bit more beefy. All right. Cool. I'll go to combat then. Let's go with Ham. Where are we going? We'll just swing. Everyone's quite big. Who took Kodama last turn? Was it? Can you remember?
It was me, Boba.
Boba.
Because yeah, I have 4 commander damage on me.
Okay. I'll put Kodama your way. I'll put Scythe Cat towards. What's he going at? I'll put Scythe Cat towards Siga. And I'll put the Iron Apprentice 5 at John.
So 5/5.
6.
So Iron Apprentice is a 5/5. The Cat Scythe Cut is a 6/6, and Kodama is a 7/7.
Okay, I'll block the thing with a 7/7.
Oh yeah, shit.
I'm gonna
Right.
block Kodama with the 1/2.
Kodama is a 1/2.
Your video turned off, by the way.
Has trample. That's fine. And then
Bulba.
Bulba, what are your declare blocks?
Yeah, I declared just a Kodama block.
Just hit the damage.
Just Spectral Sentinel.
Okay, I'm going to respond to the front runners. So it's a 7/7, isn't it?
And
Cool.
raise, run it, yeah, 4 run, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. What I'll do is I'll tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll cast Inscription of Abundance, kicking it, so I can choose all 3. So I'll put 2/1/1 counters on target creature, which will be Kodama. I'll put target player gains X life, where X is the greatest power on creature they control, which will be me, and that'll be 9. And then target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. So Kodama will be blocked by a 1/2, but I'm going to have Kodama fight the front raises.
Okay.
7/7.
In response, I'm going to tap 2, and I'm going to Heroic Intervention.
Nice.
So it won't die, and it'll still kill the thing.
That sounds good. Okie dokie. So
I'm just
Kodama,
blocking 2 points.
yeah, so Kodama's trample gets through to Bulba. Scythe Cat, as Listen Sigur's taking the damage, and then will die. On death, 5 counters will go to the Ozolith, and then when it also dies, it had counters put those counters on target creature control. So I will put 5 counters on the. Oh, yeah, so I've got my command a bit bigger. Let's put 11. Actually, no, leave crew on Beast.
At the time, Kodama was 9, right?
Yeah.
So I'll take 7.
5 goes there. 5. Oh yeah, because I'll put 2, so it's 3. So it should be 6 here. There we go. Right. Okay. Cool. So that's that. So 2 combat damage to 2 players. Kodama trigger. Put 2 lands tapped. 1, 2. Shuffle my library. Then I'll have 2 landfall triggers from the cats, and I'll choose them to go to Quirón, I think. So I'll do 1. So it'll go to 6, and then it's going to double to 12 on the second one. Cool. 2 mana left. I don't think I'm going to do anything with that. So I'll pass turn now.
Okay. Well, we definitely got a problem on the board, boys.
Yes, I'm spooked.
Scary.
I had a bad start, so I'm having a lot of catching up to do.
I'm looking for my XR removal, but it doesn't seem to be wanting to show up today.
Okay, that helps a little bit. So top, play it. I'm going to do that now. Search all. Okay, I'm going to do that now. That makes sense. I'm going to tap 1 and 2, and I'm going to play Nick Frost Shrine Tenants. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I have 9 green mana.
Cool.
I'm going to use 5 of that to play Shire Soul of the Wild.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
I need a backup, man. I'm going to look again. I'm going to use 2. This one probably might get counted, but I'm going to use Scoot Swarm.
Ooh, nice. I could do nothing.
What's its mana cost? 3.
It's a 3. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right.
Okay.
I say now.
I'll look again. I'll use 1, and I'll play an
Later on,
Elf
it won't be.
So that's all my mana used. I'm going to tap 2, and I'm going to play a Nature's Law.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to search for myself for a forest. I think I only have these. Yeah, forest comes onto the battlefield, don't have to tap it. Yeah. Might as well Oh yeah, Scoot Swarm trigger. I make a
Mhm.
single Scoot Swarm. I will top. I will pass that. Yeah, I'll pass it. I'm gonna play an Allosaur Shepherd. Any response to the Shepherd?
None
I
here.
will. I'll pay 1 mental misstep.
Oh,
Fine.
it can't be countered.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah,
No,
the spell
I
can't
can't
be
do that.
counted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No point then.
And then I will top. I'm not really used to it right now, so I can't really. I'm going to
Pretty good.
tap 1, 2, and a green to trigger Eladamri. And I'm going to play Golter Primal Tide.
Ooh, nice. Chunky.
He's a chunky boy.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, there's not much else I can do than that. I can keep blockers up. But, British shoot control Forest in addition. So would that trigger Scoot Swarm? I can't remember if it does.
Yeah, it's still a land entrance of a Shire.
Yeah.
So that means, and I played Scoot Swarm after perform Elvish Mystic, I believe. Can't really remember. Anyway, I'll only do it for that one because I can't remember the trigger. Yep.
Okay.
So I will. I think Allosaur Shepherd was there as well, but I'm not sure. And then I think I will just tap the Well-Wisher to give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 life.
Not bad.
And I think for now, I just pass.
Okay. On your end step, I'll tap 4 wizards, draw 4.
Oh, pretty good.
Yeah, stops me getting mana screwed, that's for sure.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and tap 1 to look at the top 3. I'm gonna look at things.
The Shire is currently 18-18.
Not bad.
Tokens.
Do it like that.
I will do 2 for a Sapphire Medallion.
Mhm.
Make blue spells, costs 1 less for me. And I'll do a. One for Algor Bolas.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the top 3, and if it's an instant or sorcery, put it to hand. Merchant Scroll. I will pay 1, cast the Merchant Scroll, and get something. I think I'll get a. I'll go get a reality shift
Mm-hmm.
because I'm scared of all this big stuff.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
Even though it only deals with
Oh.
one thing, and there's millions of problems.
Yeah. While you do all that, I'm gonna go ahead and tap the top to draw a card for the top on top.
And I'm just gonna keep some mana open and pass.
On your end step, I'm gonna tap Lauren and I'm gonna have me and I don't want to have anybody else draw a card, honestly, but
I'm
I'll
not
give
gonna-
it to you. I'll give it to you, Sig. You're the less scary to me.
Thank you.
So me and you will draw a card, and then I will go to untap,
Is that,
and I
is
will.
that nice compliment as well?
I'm just scared, and I will go to draw now for my actual turn. I'll go. I'll go ahead and cast that Sensei's Divining Top again, and I'll trigger my Steel Seeker. I'll look at the top. If it's a land, I can put it in my hand. It is a land. It is the Sparrow's headquarters. I will do an Ancient Den for a turn. Artifact land. We've got 4 mana available. Whoa, most mana I've had all game. Let's go. Yeah, let's get that online, I guess. We'll go 1, 2, 3, and 4, including a blue for Efficient Construction. It's an enchantment. Whenever I cast an artifact spell, I create a Thopter. And then I will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pass the turn.
I need to get a copy of that.
Untap.
Thopter boys.
Yeah,
One.
I've got a Shurikai deck that likes Thopters.
Ooh,
I got that in my mono blue artifact deck.
I'll tap 2 for Bristly Bill.
nice.
I'll put a forest down, given a 1/1 counter to. We'll do the big one. Cool. We'll go to combat. At the beginning of combat, I'll move the counters on the Ozlith, and we'll move them to. God. We'll probably move them to Kodama here, I think. Yeah, so move to Kodama. So this will go from 6 to 11.
Oof.
There we go. Oh, sorry, there's a 1/1 counter trigger, not just on Bristly Bill, but also on this. I'll do it on Kodama as well.
You're getting double triggers now.
Yeah. Right, in terms of declaring combat damage, attackers, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 forests. Right, John, you've got a lot of blockers over there. And
Yep,
some
I've
big
got an
stuff,
18, 18, and a 12, 12.
I feel like if I don't force your hand, we're pretty fucked. Although, Stigger, how many cards in hand do you have?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
So you could win next turn just by tapping 1 wizard. And you're up.
Theoretically.
Yeah. God.
Lots of bad things. I'm chilling.
Worst case scenario, he gets rid of one of your things with that reality shift.
Yeah, I mean,
that as well. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm not effective in terms of deploying anything against Sigurd, because unless I swing, if I don't attack John, then Sigurd. If I don't attack John, and John's going to have a good chance of winning with tie bar on the board and all that, stuff. So if I swing at John, he'll have to block, and then that just leaves Sigurd completely free. So it's like I feel like it's just a rock and a hard place here. And I feel like against Sigurd, there's not really much I can do because he's got Gracer. He's got that 1 card which will strip me of any kind of real power I'm sending that way. But John is less known. Question is, John,
Yep.
do you have anything that can stop Sigurd?
I mean, he has the 1 removal, but I'm pretty sure I can make my boys very big. So...
Yeah, so you can make them big, but I can't. I've got to do enough to stop you from being able to win. Take everyone out, but still leave you enough to be able to take Sigurd out would be the ideal situation. Also prevent him from winning. That's the best I can strive for, other than just flat out sending everything your way, John.
Yep.
So I'm not sure. How about if you sacrifice those scoot swarms, if I send enough to go your way and you've got to block them with the scoot swarms.
Has your thing's got trample?
Yeah, they've got trample. Yeah.
That's the problem.
Can't lose too much life.
I've got to do enough. I've got to do.
Yep.
I've got to do enough to take
do
out
what you
those
need to
scoot
do,
swarms.
and we'll see how the responses come.
Okay, right. We'll just do that. It's not really much point me holding really that many blockers back. I'm going to swing 6, 12, 6, 12, 18, 6, 12, 24. Okay, fine. I'll swing Quiron, B-Scholar. This will be at you, John. I'll swing. God. Thing is, yeah, I think it's kind of a. I think Sigur's got this, to be honest. I've got to swing a scythe cut at you too. I can't. I'm stuck. Okay, I think I'm going to have to swing Kodama at you, John. I'm going to have to swing Buron at. I'm going to have to swing scythe cut club at you, Sigur, and Kuron probably has to come at you as well, John.
Okay.
So how much is coming into?
Right. So it's 15-15 and a 15-15 commander coming at John, and we've got a 6-6 cat coming at Sigur.
For mine, I'll block with 1 and tap to draw.
So
take 5.
So you'll take 5. Okay, so that's what you're blocking with. Don't take the damage just yet. We'll see. And then.
Okay.
And then
John.
with your, I'll block your commander with my 18-18. Along with, I'm just going to put some reassurance in the way. I'm also going to put Gold 2 in front of it as well. And then I will take the rest.
Okay, interesting. Right, so then that's the box declared. So I could kill you then, unless you've got response. Well,
you could kill me.
I could. So I've got 2 activations of Bristly Bill that I can do. Maximum damage that will do to Sigur at this point is going to be 6. I think it's 12, 24. But it doesn't get rid of the scoot swarms. God. Jesus.
This is the definition of a rock in a hard place.
It is, isn't it? I'm definitely going to do 1 activation, I think. So that's 13, 15, 30. And then that will make that 15, 30. And Golter's 18, so that's 30 you've got there.
Yeah.
So that'll keep you alive on 6 life, John. And then it will also put Sigur down a little bit. But that leaves you on the board with Tyvar, enough mana to pump everything. How much does Tyvar give it? 5/5?
No, Tyvar gives them whatever the strongest creature is. So it gives them +X power to.
Okay, so so it'd be the front raised one, wouldn't it? Okay. Oh god. It's just king making, isn't it? Really. Fine. Well. I'll see what John does. Fuck it. I'll just do that. Yeah, I'll just leave it as that with 1 activation of Bristly Bill. So John, you'll go down to 6. The Scythe Cat Club, assuming there's no response from Sigur here, the Scythe Cat Club will deal. So it's 12, and you're blocking it with a 1/1, so 11 damage to Sigur, and then no damage to. But like, so Dammer will die.
Yep,
and
I do have 1 response though.
I'll wait for a response. So.
Okay.
I'm going to pay 1 life, and I'm going to play a giant growth on a Shire.
That is some disrespect. Okay, I might have to respond and just.
It's It's only to just keep one of the things alive. 'Cause you think I can deal with Cigar, but I need more things available.
In response, I will lose 2 life and I'll mental misstep that.
Interesting.
Dead
There
life.
we go.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
it's
I will
valid.
take 30 life.
Yep.
That'll do it.
Cool. All right, then we'll see what
These two
happens
creatures
here.
will go.
And I'll take. Did you say 6 or 11? 11.
It'll be 11 for yourself. So I need to double up these counters. So this goes to 26. So I'll just put 26. I'll just do it in the little ones. And then this guy here is 4.
Oh
Wait,
wait,
no,
you
sorry,
can't
you do
mental
that.
misstep that spell. Sorry. Green spells I cast can't be countered.
Oh,
That is right. That is right.
sorry, I can't do that. We'll go back to it.
So the giant growth will be on Shire. I mean, if you
That
want
is
to kill
correct.
me, you can kill me, but I then just leave you to Sigurd.
I'm gonna see what you end up doing, John. I'm just gonna pass over the king's.
So which one do you want to kill? You've got the choice of Shire or Golter. You get to choose on this instance.
God, it's gotta be a Shire, doesn't it? Really?
Okay, so a Shire
Yeah.
dies.
Yeah, Shire's gonna have to die, and then all the counters that were on Kodama, which was 12, will be 24. Go on to here. Um, and then this count will be 8. So okay, you'd actually have 2 life back from this calculator.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'll go to a lovely 8 life. It's going to help so much.
I mean,
It could do. We don't know. We just don't know.
we just
Okay.
don't know.
I'm going to draw for turn. Okay. I'm going to look at the top part of my library. Do I want to keep that or not? No, I'm going to keep that there for now. I'm going to play a forest for turn. Scoots won't trigger. I'm going to get 8
Mhm.
scoots. I'm going to go up to 8 scoots. Okay. I suppose I do 1, 2 into Nyx, which is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I have exactly 20 green mana available to me.
Pretty good.
Must be able to close the game out with that.
Depends, because I need Eladamri only cares about creature spells. So if I can't, if there's no creatures on top, then it stops.
I see.
So I'm gonna use 4 to play. They are Natural Herald.
Mm-hmm.
I'm then gonna pay another 5, going down to 11 to play a Natural Growth.
Ooh, double.
So that will be there, and it's a green spell, so the old counter roll can't work. Alright, this is a creature spell. It is not a creature spell, so I will not be playing any more creatures this turn. I suppose what I can do is, unless there can be a result.
Actually, I want to see the fun action before you do anything else. I'm gonna tap the Lauren, and me and you showdown. I'm gonna draw a card.
Showdown. Okay, great.
Maybe that gets you to something.
No, it didn't.
Aww.
But I do like the card you gave me.
Let's see something fun.
Okay, so I'm gonna tap 6, going down to 5 green mana, and I'm going to trigger Allosaur Shepherd. So until end of turn, each elf creature you control has base power and toughness 5/5 and becomes a dinosaur in addition to their other types.
Pretty cool.
I'm going to trigger, going to pay 5, and I'm going to trigger Tybar. Tybar's going to see Golter, so it's going to give everything +12/+12. So everything currently has +12. Then going to attempt to do that a second time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now everything, Golter is a 24. So now everything gets +24 on top of that. So they'll go up to 36.
Everything's got +36. Woo.
At the moment, this turn I've made 4 scoots, so only 4 scoots can attack. 16. I'll put that. 4 can attack, 4 cannot. Okay, so gonna go to combat. Anything in declaration of combat?
Nah, I'm gonna tap my top and see what I draw.
Not from me.
Whoa.
So
Go ahead.
I'm going to send the Well-Wisher, Tyvar, and the Elvish Mystic over to Sigga.
Okay.
I'm then going to send the N4 Forerunner and Eladamri over to Bulba. And
Yeah, I just have the
then
one blocker.
Golta, I believe. Yeah, so well, it's enough. Golta and the 4 scoots will go over to Miles. And I suppose I do have the Allosaurus Shepherd, so I will also... and no, Yiva came in this turn. So, and the Allosaurus Shepherd will also come at you, Sigga.
Okay, so 4.
You
With the
2,
3,
4, 5. You have 5 things coming at you.
are they all trample, have they?
I don't believe he gets some trample.
Just the Galta?
He doesn't give them trample, he just gives them plus basic place 6. The only one who actually has trample itself is, yes, indeed, it is Golta.
Okay. I'm going to block these 3 so far on 3 of the biggest ones, I guess.
Yeah. And then you've got they're all over your thing, so you've got Golta and the Allosaurus Shepherd left.
Yeah, so I'm going to have to reality shift the only one that's not blocked.
So you've got 2 that aren't blocked. You're blocking.
Oh.
Yeah.
Um,
So you've got Allosaurus Shepherd and Golta. You're blocking these 3. I suppose if you're saying the 3 biggest, yeah. So.
Oh, I didn't realise there was Golta.
Yeah, there's 5 coming at you. Going at Miles is just 4 Scoot Swarms, and then Eladamri and the End Runner is going over at Bulba. And the End Runner has Trample.
Yeah, I'm dead here.
Okay, I'll change how I'm doing that.
Oh, wait, they all have Trample. Because of the N4 End Runners. Other creatures you control. Oh, no, that's only when it enters. Sorry.
That's only when it enters.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do instead is
Tap them.
block these 3 at the 4 without trample, then reality shift.
So wait there. So you've got 3 blockers, so you need to block 3 things. You've got 4 blockers, 5 things coming at you. So
and I'll block this.
Okay.
And reality shift the other one, and with them I'll tap as well.
In response, I'm going to tap a blue, and I'm going to Veil of Summer. I'm going to draw a card if an opponent casts a blue spell or black spell this turn. You control can't spells you control can't, your permanents you control gain hexproof from blue and from black until end of turn, and it's an uncounterable spell. So you'll still have gold to come at you, and I'll draw a card.
Okay.
Damn.
In response,
I can't counter that, but let's see what else.
Yeah,
I can't counter it, but I can still interact.
Yep. You can. Yep.
Yeah, you can interact.
Let's see.
I'm not sure if it works though. I'll attempt to commandeer.
How much does that cost?
It's free if you pay its alternate cost. It normally costs 7.
Yeah.
You may remove 2 blue cards from your hand.
Okay.
Rather than pay its mana cost. Gain control of target non-creature spell. You may choose new targets for it.
Okay, so you are choosing
to target my own stuff with it.
Wait, what?
What? Oh, you're commandeering the Veil of Summer?
Veil of Summer to take control of a spell.
Oh shit!
I don't know if it works like that, does it?
I'm not sure. So you may remove 2 blue cards. Gain control of target non-creature spell. You may choose new targets for it. And you're trying to gain control of the
Gain control. If that spell is an artifact, enchantment, that permanent comes into play under your control.
He's just trying to take control of your or the veil.
And choose new targets for it, yeah.
Let me see how that.
That's a cool,
I suppose.
This is like a game decider right here. Oh jeez.
Veil.
Oh, I think I'm dead anyway if I get to my next turn anyway.
Veil of Summer and
I'm pretty sure it works because it doesn't
Yeah. I think
target.
Yeah, I think it just takes control of that spell, and then
Mhm.
he plays it.
Oh, it's not considered as commandeer.
He's not countering it or anything. He's yoinking it.
Veil of Summer.
That's cool.
It's like I don't know what that wizard's called, where it bounces the spell on the stack, but it's not countering.
Right.
Veil of Summer. I don't really know that one. No.
Yeah, I mean, I think it makes sense to me.
I mean, it's non-creature.
Yeah. Because I think any non-creature could be a target for it.
And it's not targeting.
Right.
Well, it will be a game decider. Yes, you can. Yeah, well, we learn something new every day, gentlemen.
That's cool. I like it. Yoink.
Yeah. I still need to pay the cost though.
Yep, so you gotta get rid of 2.
Move to.
Can you use lands as a choice?
Yeah, blue lands aren't blue
yeah,
cards.
you can't.
Yeah,
Oh,
lands
yeah.
are colorless. Yeah.
I'll do a fairy soon, Baral.
There you go. That works.
Okay, so you take that, and so the reality shift is still on the stack,
Yes.
and okay, so well, I can't really do much about that. I can't.
What's up, man?
Okay, so the blocks, all your creatures will obviously die in response, though.
I'd tap them as well to draw.
Would they still be blockers then? Because they'd still die, right?
You declare them as blockers and you can tap them in response to the block. Because of Azami's ability.
That's true, but then do you not run into a line where you're choosing between whether if you want them to still be blockers or still be?
It's no different to sacrificing after a block.
I've seen online you can do that. Yeah, block.
Well, you could block and then tap in response. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
But
You can do that.
would they still take the damage?
Yeah,
they're still gonna get blown up.
Yeah.
Of course.
Oh, okay. That's what I mean. Yeah. Okay. So the damage is still there. They still die. And then it's just you guys, Miles and Bulba.
Oh, I
Nothing I
can
can
only
do while
block
I die.
the one creature and then I die.
Okay.
I'm dead.
It's over 30 life.
Yeah, because of unnatural growth gives them
Yep.
all
A bajillion.
Yeah. And then I will pass to Sigurd and watch myself die.
Oof.
Oh, bloody hell.
That was a game.
That was a turn.
Has a lot of cool interactions though.
Mm-hmm. Well, the Veil of Summer would have been nice if it worked, but it was Tocasia who gave me it.
I will pay 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. one less because of this. I'll play a Mind Over Matter.
Yep. Good card.
Then I will 5. I'll discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards to untap 5 permanents.
Yep.
Pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One less because of this to play my commander.
Yep.
And then I will discard.
How many cards in hand?
There's currently 7.
Oh, you've got the Fort Vessel, which gives you max hand size.
I'll discard 3 to untap 3. Then I will tap to draw a card, discard a card to untap, and do that until I find Laboratory Maniac to loot through my deck.
Okay. Let's see it. Because you could be the last card in your deck.
Yep, I'll just do that.
It's a cool little interaction too.
Yeah. If he's the last card in the deck, I'm gonna laugh. I don't think you will be. The chances are very slim.
Right. But it's not 0.
Okay, found it.
And then he's
So
gonna.
I've got to discard this, and then I'll basically draw and discard every card that I'm drawing from now on.
So you,
Right.
With these 2.
have you got? Do you not need to put Lab Man out first?
Yep, I will need to.
So,
So I'll do that
just
first.
so we can see it's there. 'Cause-
3. Actually, before I do that, I'll discard another card to untap another island. Tap 3 and play it.
And there you go.
And then do that.
You deck yourself out.
Nice.
You win.
Yeah, I think so. Because I draw with no cards in library.
Right.
Yeah.
Good game. Good game.
GG's. And the last
That
card.
was a close one.
That was close.
Yeah. One creature away.
Yeah.
I suppose if I had sent gold to over at Miles, I could have stayed alive.
Maybe.
But
All right, y'all. I have to get out of here. So y'all have a good one.
GG's.
Yeah, thanks for the game,
GG.
guys.